And we are live. Welcome to the Herdman T podcast, where I am your host, Herdman T. And it's been a while. Hope you enjoyed those intros. So, quick update: if you want to live chat with me, you have to be a Patreon member. And you know something? I need to fix this light. I don't like the lighting. I'll be right back. All right. That should be a little bit better. Yeah, much better, much better. Can't believe I forgot about that. Well, it's been a while. So been what, 6 months, something like that. Yeah. So what have I been up to? So a lot of stuff non-herb related. Uh, had a newborn, studying crypto, and working towards completing my first half marathon. Boom, there you have it. Nothing special, right? So other than that, pertaining to the actual show, I will be doing more than just going over herbs that can help certain so-called diseases or discomforts. I will be also just reading articles from reliable sources. All right, and today's show is going to be about aching joints or joint pain, as well as exposing fake cordyceps. So I'll be working on better titles like exposing fake cordyceps. What exactly is he talking about, right? So, first things first, actually, I'm just going to get started on this article here, exposing fake cordyceps. All right, let's see if I can. I want it to be a little bit bigger. Yeah, that's better. I don't know which one I like more. Side by side, I'm going to at the bottom here. I just go like with that one. All right, so this site is called. This is an article from herbalgram.org. I will be pulling a lot of articles from this site. That would be herbalgram.org. All right, so Cordyceps Adulteration Bulletin published by Botanical Adulterants Prevention Program. So, can you see my mouse? No, you can't, but can I highlight this? Oh, perfect. All right, so Austin, Texas. The ABC AHP NCNPR Botanical Adulterants Prevention Program announces the publication of a botanical adulteration prevention bulletin on cordyceps. Ophiocordyceps sinensis, documenting the many ways in which the fruiting body and mycelium of the fungus are mislabeled and or adulterated. It is the first BAP documented focusing on a fungal ingredient. All right, so cordyceps is generally considered to be one of the most valued ingredients in traditional Chinese medicine. Harvested from the wild, this parasitic fungus consists of a club-shaped, spore-releasing fruiting body. Pause. I need to check the audio. All right, I just checked it. It sounded good. Earlier, I was having some issues with the audio. Actually, not even earlier. Earlier yesterday, I was when I was getting ready to start streaming again. All right, so club-shaped spore-releasing fruiting body that emerges from a ghost moth larva. I wish I had a picture up here for you guys. That is, spores of cordyceps infect the larva, and the fungus then develops via fungal mycelium that grows inside the larva. This process culminates in the emergence of the fruiting body from the larva's body, usually the head. So basically, cordyceps mushroom is a fungus from a parasite. So the name cordyceps, this is the interesting part. The name cordyceps can refer to several different fungal species, but Ophiocordyceps sinensis is the primary species that grows in the wild. However, due to the high cost of wild cordyceps, up to $50,000 per kilogram. And if I'm not mistaken, I did the math. That's about $1,500 per ounce. I'll say it again, about $1,500 per ounce for the wild cordyceps, Ophiocordyceps sinensis. So the cordyceps dietary and food supplement market is understandably dominated, by low-cost alternatives such as commercially raised Cordyceps militaris or I'm just going to say P. hepiali. According to the third edition of America, according to the according to the third edition of the American Herbal Products Association's Herbs of Commerce, both Cordyceps militaris and P. hepiali can be marketed in the United States using the common name Cordyceps. So on one hand, you have the wild Cordyceps that's highly expensive. On the other, you have the cheap Cordyceps that's used for, well, commercially raised Cordyceps. So am I exposing fake Cordyceps? Maybe, maybe not. But what I am saying is that you have a naturally occurring Cordyceps that is extremely expensive. So $1,400 per ounce. I know this other one is about what? Let's see here. Let me pull up a bulk herb store real fast. Give me a second. I think 4 ounces of the commercially raised Cordyceps is about, what is it, $20? Let's see. All right, here we go. Cordyceps mushrooms, powder, organic. Now the question is, what is really organic, right? Yeah, so 4 ounces is about $20. So an ounce is like $5. So $5 for the commercially raised Cordyceps, or basically, let's just say $1,500 for the real deal stuff. Man, if you're not in crypto, get you some crypto and so you can afford these $1,400, $1,500 Cordyceps. So yeah, let's skip down through here. So I read that. I wanted to jump to, okay, adulteration of Cordyceps comes in many shapes and forms. In Asian countries where wild Cordyceps is sold at high prices, the undeclared addition of pieces of sticks or wires and soaking the fungus in concentrated mineral solutions to increase the weight have been reported. The undeclared addition of pieces of sticks or wires. So they overprice this stuff or sell it at a higher price or a high price and add in sticks and wires, or soaking the fungus in concentrated mineral solutions to increase the weight have been reported. And that's in Asia. Okay. In some instances, Cordyceps lookalikes are made from flour and dyes, which are modeled into a caterpillar shape with sticks glued into the fraudulent material to imitate the Cordyceps fruiting body. In Europe and North America, most of my fans are from Europe or North America. In Europe and North America, economically motivated adulterants in Cordyceps dietary supplements include different fungal species, grain-based media that contain little or no Cordyceps, mycelium, or undeclared excipients or fillers. Only recently, artificial commercial cultivation yielding a product similar to wild Cordyceps has been developed. So that commercially raised Cordyceps has only been developed recently. And while I'm on here, let's get you a picture of what the Cordyceps actually looks like. This should do the trick. That's the powder. I'll pull this from Mountain Rose Herb. Share this tab instead. Here we go. I don't know if I open up the screen what it looked like, but this is the commercially raised Cordyceps, if I'm not mistaken. Then I'll pull up another image. Let's see, just type in Cordyceps mushrooms. I think I put a good image of it on my one of the reels I did a while ago. See, images here. Come on, show me that fungus. Well, I mean, a quick Google search and you'll find it. But yeah, I just show this tab instead. Just pop up. Here we go. Good old Cordyceps. Parasitic fungus. See the little worm-shaped body there. Yeah. So there you have it. Cordyceps exposing fake Cordyceps mushrooms. So if you ever see Cordyceps militaris, just know that's commercially raised. Unless you're looking at Ophiocordyceps sinensis, everything else is commercially raised or tampered with. But that's why you got to get it from a reliable source, or basically a bulk herb store that has something loose. Is in this case is what I'm referring to when I say a reliable source. All right, now on to the final topic, aching joints. So herbs, basically what you all came here for, right? Herbs that can help with aching joints or joint pain. But first things first, just to let you know. So I'm going to be going over all the carousels I made a while back. And the first one I'm going to go over is the carousel aching joints. So I'm going to be posting them on the actual carousels themselves, probably on Instagram and TikTok, but I haven't decided yet. But for the most part, join Patreon. I will be. They all are already posted on Patreon, and I will be going over each one of them, uh, probably in great detail. And I'm going to see if I can pull it up, at least on my screen. I'm not going to share that page anymore. Share that tab instead. I don't think I have it up just yet. So basically, the carousel is just a snapshot of like a certain dis-ease or function. Just give me a second here. See if I can just play that intro again. Banners. Let me just play it again for you. Hello. So I found it. It's just having an issue loading it. Oh, wait, there it is. All right, let me share this screen so you can see what I'm talking about. Tum, 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 tukadum, tum, 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 tukadum, tum, tum. They get you in the mood. We just dance. All right, here we go. Shoo, 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 pew, pew, pew. Yeah, so this is a carousel. Basically, if you go on Instagram or TikTok, it's like a slideshow. Not a slideshow, but it'll be three different images cut. One cut right here, cut right here, and you just have to swipe over so the arrows are split, basically. So yeah, so this is the first carousel I'll be reviewing that I created a while ago, just like a snapshot. So, but I'm going to be talking about it in more detail to help you better understand what's going on. So, herbs and aching joints. Really, when talking about it, I'm going to start with what is or what are aching joints. Basically, pain in the joints that feel uncomfortable, or that make you feel uncomfortable. So, joint pain can be felt in the joints throughout your body. It may be a symptom of many different health conditions. Usually, when you start to experience joint pain, something is pressing on the nerves, or your nerves are telling you, hey, something's wrong, you need to fix it. Generally speaking, you have too much acid um, in certain areas and it can't move out. You're not making room for nutrition or blood to come to the joints, as well as you're not making room or have room for acid to leave the joints. So the blood is coming in to give the joints nutrition to help repair and build, and you need to kick the waste or the acid or the things that are breaking down the cells in that area. Um, you need that stuff to move out. So different health conditions, when it's all said and done, it's all lymphatic stagnation. So basically, waste or acid that has accumulated in certain areas and it needs to move out. If these acids stay in certain areas of your body, it's going to begin to break down these cells or break down the tissues, etc., which can lead to pain. So the nervous system and endocrine system play key roles in reducing joint pain. So the nervous system, you can use things like relaxant nervines to relax your nerves so you don't feel the pain, And then with the endocrine system, you can use things like adaptogens or herbs that have an adaptogen action to help to trigger your adrenal glands to help reduce inflammation, which then can help to reduce pain. But when reducing pain, you want to also, consume nutrition. That way your cells can start, that way the blood can start to repair whatever was messed up. So you just don't want to uh, relax your nerves so you don't feel the pain anymore. Now you're just suppressing it. You still got to deal with the problem. You got to build and repair. And that's when, what you consume matters. You want to reduce stress. That way your body can start to build and repair. And in your endocrine system, you have an organ known as your pituitary gland that is responsible for repairing growth of the cells. So that's why the endocrine system is important, mainly because your pituitary gland help to repair and build cells, and your adrenal glands helping to reduce inflammation to help that will give your body to help that will help your body to build and repair the cells. So some herbs I have over here. So you have skullcap, St. John's wort, and or oat straw. Both supports your nervous system function. uh, St. John's wort, great for nerve pain. That has been used for nerve pain. Also, be careful with St. John's wort. It tends to be contraindicative when you are using it with different medications and stuff. So just you saw the disclaimer twice. Skull cap, St. John's wort, both are trophal restoratives. If your nerves are underactive, they can help to make them more active. If your nerves are overactive, they can be used to make them less active. Indian oat straw is great for relaxing the nerves as well as balancing your emotions. Any type of emotional issues you're having, you want to make sure you're focusing on your endocrine system. You want to make sure you're building and restoring the endocrine system's function. Now, the next set of herbs over here, Siberian ginseng, schisandra berry, and licorice root, supports the endocrine system's function. So Siberian ginseng, schisandra berry, licorice root, all can be used to strengthen the adrenal glands. Siberian ginseng is great for strengthening the endocrine system as a whole. Licorice root is great for, it's considered to be an adrenal gland tonic. So those are basically focusing on the adrenal glands function. I'll be back. All right. Give me 1 second. All right, and I'm back. Yeah, so Siberian ginseng, schisandra berry, licorice root can support your adrenal glands function, to be specific. And then lastly, I have herbs for the urinary system, also supports the endocrine function and uh, also supports endocrine function. So what I mean by here, herbs for your urinary system. Earlier, I mentioned your lymphatic system. It's your sewer system. It's responsible for getting rid of your cellular waste. The cellular waste, I'd say, is the main cause of the aching joints or joint pain. To move the cellular waste out, you must repair your urinary system, or mainly your kidneys. You got to repair your kidneys function because it's responsible for moving out this, filtering out the cellular waste. That way you can excrete it or urinate it out through your urethra. And that's where the urinary system comes in. So you got to move this waste out. That way that pituitary gland can do its job and start to build and repair the cells. That way the blood can get into the cells with the nutrition that you have been consuming and start to build and repair the cells. So burdock root, great for promoting your kidneys function. Corn silk, great for, you can say, reducing inflammation as well. Well, it's a non-irritating diuretic, so it's going to promote your kidneys function and not irritate it. And then marshmallow root is great for reducing inflammation in the bladder, because the last thing you want when you're filtering out all this waste is for your bladder to become infected or inflamed. Now you're having a problem with excreting this waste out. So just a quick recap: you have what is or what are aching joints, pain in the joints. A couple of herbs you can use to help deal with aching joints or start the process in reversing this problem would be nervines, specifically relaxant nervines or nervine restoratives. Then also you have adaptogens that could help. Nervines help restore nervous system function. Adaptogens help to build your adrenal glands up or support your adrenal glands function. And then you have diuretics, which can be used to promote your kidneys function. All right, I wish I had a cool outro for you, but again, I'm going to end it on this. If you want to talk with me live, head over to Patreon, become a Patreon member. That is what I'm doing from here on out. And until, one more thing. So the goal is to go live 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. Right now, it's going to be a hit or miss, but I want to go live at least 3 days a week. And hopefully in the next 2 weeks, I get this schedule ready for you guys. Like I get the schedule more consistent. But yeah, I didn't go anywhere. I didn't get banned or anything like that or shadow banned. I just haven't been posting, newborn, crypto, half marathon training. All right. In the meantime, eat more fruit, eat more vegetables, exercise more. Your health is important. All right. Peace. I'll just play this right now until I find a cool live out.